There you are. You're live.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the United Star. So, some very interesting news coming. We all know what was going on in regards to Manchester United, in regards to our legend, um, the great Cristiano Ronaldo, and there was a lot. There is a lot. I mean, that's going on, and it's been quite the havoc the last few days. And let's straight jump into it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to know. What you guys think of the full situation. I want to see your comments in the chat. This it's kind of a tricky thing with the way Ole is going out, with the way things are escalating and so on and so forth. It's pretty interesting. So let's look at the situation as is, right? So it was very clear that Ronaldo wanted to leave Juventus. It became more and more clear as the days went by. I know he put out an Instagram post early on in the window saying that all these rumors are a disrespect to the club and a disrespect to him, and he will see how things go. And for now, he's here to stay. But so did Lukaku, and now we're headed the other direction. So the first thing that happened for Manchester United, and the first news that broke was obviously by Romano, where they came out and said that he's going to Manchester City. Manchester City just need to put a 20 to 25 million bid, and after that, it's more or less done. I mean, they're ready to pay the money up front. The fees won't be an issue. Nothing of that sort. There was a lot being discussed that George Mendes is just trying to sell him off to Manchester City, and it was really heartbreaking to hear that. To be very honest, for me personally, it was always clear that Ronaldo was a Sir Alex Ferguson loyal and not a Manchester United loyal, and that's fair. I mean, he's the player. He's the manager who got that player that kind of recognition, that kind of fame, and if he treats him as a father, fair enough. But going to a direct rival for Manchester United when we still chant your name, that was very disrespectful for me. And yesterday it really hurt. I mean, the full day went by where I was just seeing tweets come one after another of Ronaldo going to Manchester City. It really hurt me. But today, from nowhere, all of a sudden, there are rumors that he may end up at Manchester United, and this is very interesting. So the first ones to come out were the great Rio Ferdinand. Just a cryptic tweet he put out there, with just a sort of a picture. Then Stephen Howson of the Stratford Paddock, who does the 5 UK with Rio Ferdinand, came out and answered another person, saying that as soon as it happens, why don't you join us? Then Adam McCullough came out. Again, a person from the Stratford Paddock. A lot of the ITKs are saying it. Well, even Ian Sterling, he's from MUST, and he basically does the interviews on their behalf and so on and so forth. He came out and said, "Don't ask, I'm sworn to secrecy," which may be a Ronaldo thing, and that's what we thought. That's what I thought. I thought, is this slightly, over exaggeration going on? Could this be maybe some other signing that's happening? I wasn't that sure, but then all of a sudden, from nowhere, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer comes out and he's like, "We've always had good communication. Bruno's been talking to him as well, and he knows what we feel about him. If he was ever going to move away from Juventus, he knows we're here." When your manager comes out and starts talking that way, things become very interesting. Because Ole then goes on to say, "Cristiano is a legend of this club, the greatest player of all time, if you ask me. I was fortunate enough to play with him. I coached him when I got my job. Let's see what happens." So leaving it to let's see what happens, I don't know. My question goes to this, and this is why I want to hear you guys. I see Sid saying, "Is he coming back?" Yes, he is. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, if you ask me today, I still believe the front runners for Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment are Manchester City. But if Manchester United are genuinely interested in this player, I don't see how he goes anywhere else. I think he still has that love for the club, because let's be honest, he started at Sporting. Fair enough, that club will always love him. He came to Manchester United. We still sing his name. Our best player right now is Bruno Fernandes. His chant has Ronaldo in it. He goes to Madrid. Madrid don't show him the love and passion there is. He goes to Juventus. Doesn't happen out there either. So the only club that actually cares about him in this full four club thing is Manchester United. And what other way than to come back to the club that misses you the most and get them back to the peak in that you made us reach? I mean, it's insane. I mean, Sid has some comments. I'm going to read that out. But Manchester United have been in direct contacts with George Mendes since yesterday night for Cristiano Ronaldo's comeback. Now, board talking about figures of the deal, potential salary, and also fee for Juventus. Red circle flag of Portugal. Manchester United are now seriously interested as Manchester City. I don't know. I to be honest, as a fan that grew up and started supporting United in 2005 2006, seeing my player who I even have an email ID named after. I'm not gonna say it out because then I'll just get crazy amount of emails. But seeing that player come back to Manchester United would be ideal. Would be the perfect circle. Started at United, comes back to United, brings United back to the peak that we were at once. My question to you guys, and I want to hear it in the comments. When he comes in, he is solving the full. He guarantees 20 goals. There's no way that he doesn't guarantee us goals. He guarantees us goals. We can play him up front as the striker. The experience that we'll have with Cavani, with Ronaldo is insane. But if we keep the emotional aspect aside, is it just do we need another attacking player, or do we need that CDM, or that defensive midfielder way more? Sonak Biswal, what do you think is good or bad? Personally, I think that it would be great if we sign him, but I think it would be hell on earth if we let him go to City. But guys, counter question: does this somehow make you feel like the Sanchez deal, where Sanchez was going to go to City and we hijacked it? Are you getting those vibes as well? I know I'm playing advocate's devil, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. Does this feel like that Sanchez deal? Does this actually feel like United want him and we're going after him? If we're going after him, are we? How is he going to fit in? Personally, I believe if he's coming to United, that's more or less the end of Martial. So let me put it this way: if Juventus are asking for 30 million for Cristiano Ronaldo, do you just do a Martial Ronaldo swap? Let Martial go for 30 million, get him off the books, which allows you some more money to put in Ronaldo. Let me know what you think of the full situation. How's this going to pan out? Because when Sid says Sanchez, I'm playing the devil's advocate, bro. I know this is CR7, as Prasham said. No, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But yeah, as I said, things are getting very interested. Things are getting very heated. When I think about it, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's as I said, he's gonna do the entire circle. Prasham said, everyone who's watching this, do you think he's the player that gets us that trophy? Because I think he gets us 20. I think he gets us 20 goals irrespective, right? Up front, just playing the game. Oh, interesting. Manchester United are now favourites with Sky Bet to sign Cristiano Ronaldo this summer. Things are moving very quickly. It is insane at the speed in which things are going. I haven't even touched on what Wayne Rooney said. What is very interesting is the manner in which ex-United players have come out and spoken about this. You look at Rio Ferdinand coming out and saying, not really saying, but more or less giving a cryptic tweet. You look at Mr. Rooney at Derby County coming out, in his press conference and saying he doesn't think Cristiano Ronaldo will join Manchester City, and obviously for some reason, these players would still be in touch, and if one of the club legends is doing something like that, they will talk to him. Rooney told Sky Sports, I don't know what to make of it. To be honest, if you're asking me, do I think it's possible? I have major doubts that this is a possibility. Cristiano has got a great legacy at Manchester United, and I don't think he would go somewhere for financial reasons. And I somewhere agree, and I feel that, I remember in 2015, he came out and he said that I'd rather go to Qatar and play. So where is that? Why did these links even begin? That's my question, guys. Why did these links even begin? Why did why was there even the slightest of possibilities for Ronaldo to go to Manchester City? But keeping that aside, if he is coming to United, I am pumped. I want that guy wearing our number 7. Question: do we take number 7 from Cavani then, or do we give him a new number? Because we didn't give Sancho number 7. I know I'm moving ahead of myself, guys. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I know it's still not done. Nothing's happened yet. But what happens to that number 7? Let me know. Do we take that number 7 off Cavani's back and put it on Ronaldo? If that happens, how's Cavani going to treat it? It's exciting times, guys. It's exciting times. Shubham Chaudhary, thank God he will not be signed in time to face Arsenal. Who knows? Maybe Arsenal sign him. He was very close to joining Arsenal when he came from Sporting. He goes to Arsenal. I'm kidding. There's no way Arsenal can afford him, and plus he's not going to go to a mid-table team. Mendes had contact with United. Yes or no? It is going on that Mendes did have contact with United. That is very true. What is happening is George Mendes is on it since yesterday night, talking about Cristiano Ronaldo moved with both Manchester City and Manchester United. This is very, very interesting, guys. Manchester United have now made a proposal to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think things are moving fast. I think whatever needs to happen with this transfer could probably happen over the weekend. It's very straightforward. The player has already told Juventus. Allegri came out and said that he is leaving. That's why he's not going to be in contention for the game for Juventus. Excuse me, sorry. I'm overexcited. He's not going to be in the contention for the Juventus game, which makes me wonder. He wants to start his new, his new career at the new club. He will get this done. It's obviously, we're not going to see him off right off the bat, but we are going to see him very soon after international break. Unfortunately, fortunately, it's either going to be on the red side of Manchester or on the blue side of Manchester, and I can say it with I can say it with confidence that if United are genuinely interested, and this is not some a-hole stuff being created, he will come to United, because there's no way you don't come back to the club that loves you so much. There's no way you don't come back to the club that chants your name even today. There is no way you don't come back to those fans who love you when you come and play against us. When you come with Madrid and play against us and score a goal. You celebrated against us and we didn't say anything. Okay, come on. It's time for you to get back to where you started, and it's time for you to go with us. But I'm gonna sum up everything that is happening regarding Manchester United and Manchester City. Manchester United are also in contact with George Mendes for Cristiano Ronaldo as Manchester City. George Mendes is talking about Cristiano Ronaldo with Manchester City since days. It's still verbal, no official bid yet to Juventus. Personal terms not fully agreed yet. That's why Guardiola said things far away. Guardiola can go to hell. He can go to hell. He didn't get Messi, so now he's crying for Ronaldo. What more do you want with your oil money? What you want to create a Messi versus Ronaldo situation? No, man. No, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Manchester United have been in direct contact with George Mendes since yesterday night for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, board talking about figures of the deal, potential salary, and also fee for Juventus. Very clear. Juventus did come out and make the statement that they want roughly 20 to 30 million, and that's acceptable given the fact that the player is going to leave on a free if they don't sell him now. And why keep an unhappy player? I've always been of the believing that you do need to sell your players at the right time if they don't want to stay. And who knows? I'm thinking about this from a very positive aspect right now with getting Ronaldo on. It could be a very big season for us, and including the likes of Pogba and how important it is for Pogba to win trophies. If we can get those trophies in with a player of that caliber who's going to confirm 20 goals a season to us, it could sway things in our direction, and Pogba also could sign a new deal. But that's far off. Continuing. For the new viewers that have come out, guys, keep talking in the comments. What do you think about this deal? Who's next, guys? Who's next? If we get Ronaldo, we've always said, not we, but Ole has always said that the window is more or less closed for us, and we're just Anything from here is just bonuses. Well, Ronaldo is a huge ass bonus if that happens. Getting back to the news, Manchester United manager Solskjaer came out and said, Cristiano Ronaldo, we've always have good communications. Bruno has been talking to him as well, and he knows what we feel about him. If he's ever going to move away from Juventus, he knows we are here. Yes, we are here, guys. I mean, that's way better than what Pep says. In the 3 or 4 days, anything can happen. There are a few players, Ronaldo included, who decided where they are going to play. There are many things that are far away. So, guys, where is Cristiano going to end up? That is the biggest question. What I'm going to say is, guys, just going slightly off topic, subscribe to the channel. I mean, I know this topic has just gone all overhead, and that's what I'm going to say. But if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. We love you guys. We love Manchester United, irrespective of where Ronaldo's going. And if you want Manchester United content, subscribe to the channel. We love you. Sid comes out and says, so bro, if we get Ronaldo, does City get Haaland next season? That is a very interesting question, and guys, let me know what you think. What I think is that could be a possibility. I don't see the board spending so much, because if we're getting Ronaldo, we definitely get him on a 2 to 3 year contract. But what I'm also thinking, Sid, is Cavani will be off the books next season. I don't see why Cavani. I mean, if Cavani falls in love with Manchester, that's a different topic. But I think Cavani will call it quits next season, which makes me wonder, we still need that forward striker. But if we then have Ronaldo, we can play Ronaldo in the number 9 position. So it makes it more or less more evident that City may just go for Haaland. But you can also think Haaland can go to the likes of Madrid for his release clause if Madrid don't end up getting Mbappe, especially with Mbappe then going on a free to Madrid, and then spending that 70 odd million on Haaland would be a possibility. City or Kane. Kane is another interesting buy. I mean, Kane did come out and say that he is going to stick at Spurs this season. It could be a verbal agreement. Something very similar, guys, to what Ronaldo did with Manchester United, where Ronaldo, played out that 08 season with the guarantee with Sir Alex Ferguson that he will be leaving after that season, and that's what happened. So it could be a possibility that has happened. But Sid, talking about that, I mean, Pep has also, the bald fraud has also come out and said, that he's going to go to coach a national side after his contract gets over. So I mean, will Kane come just to play for the season under him? It's we'll have to see how things escalate with time. Plus, does Manchester United want to tackle another Mino Raiola situation? How are things going to go with Haaland? Maybe Bayern are also interested in Haaland if Lewandowski wants to leave. I think next window will be a very forward-centric window, even though in this window we've seen Messi leave and now we're seeing CR7 leave. I think next window we're looking, and maybe even Mbappe, but next window we're looking at Lewandowski, we're looking at Haaland, we're looking at Kane. These are big names that are making the move. Mason as a backup to CR7. Mason is no backup, boy. Mason is no backup. Mason has come to this season and shown his worth. I'm surprised he didn't make it to the England side, the 23 that Southgate announced. But I personally just believe Southgate loves Foden more than Mason, and anything that Mason does is wrong, but Foden does is right. That's my own opinion. It doesn't have to be true. Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, right, Sid, with the likes of CR7 at the club, with the likes of Cavani at the club, how it helps these youth players significantly. I can see the likes of Mason improving by 10 folds. I mean, we've spoken about it, the way his movement is off the ball as a striker, his hold up play has improved so much. So imagine having Cristiano Ronaldo as a mentor at the club. It would be insane. Atanu says, do you see a midfielder coming in now? No, I don't, Atanu. If we get Ronaldo, I think I generally would say a midfielder would be the priority. I would want a CDM. The full Saul discussion was going on, getting Saul on a loan. But if you're going to get a player of Cristiano Ronaldo's caliber into the side, I'm not saying that solves the midfield problem. I'm not saying that makes you title challengers for sure. What I'm saying is you just don't have the money now to spend, because his wages are going to be significant. Southgate is a waste coast. I'm not getting into Southgate. No midfielder now. Who cares? I disagree with you, Sid. I think a midfielder is needed. Personally, I still think that CDM position is needed. But guys, you forget that. If we get Cristiano Ronaldo, I believe we get 20 goals guaranteed. I believe that movement. I believe if we have Luke Shaw putting in those balls in with the header of Ronaldo jumping 3 feet above everyone else, we get that in. But Atanu and Sid, I mean, you guys have been most active. And guys, keep coming in chat. Keep telling me what you think. I want to know what you guys think. There's a lot going on apart from Ronaldo, and I'm just going to touch on that for maybe a minute or two. A lot of rumors that Dalot is going to Dortmund. If Dalot is going to Dortmund on loan with an obligation to buy, that generates some funds. There's a lot of stuff going that if Dalot goes to Dortmund, Atletico are also finding a replacement. Does that mean Trippier is coming to United? I know Trippier wants to come to United. In fact, recently there was news that Arsenal wanted Trippier, and Trippier came out and said, I mean, he didn't come out and said, but the rumor was that obviously he prefers Manchester given that his family is from that area. But CR7 on the wings or a formation change, because Mason as striker for me. Otano, I don't think that's. I mean, I wish that was a possibility, but I think Mason gets pushed down the order significantly as soon as Sancho comes. I mean, Sancho. As soon as CR7 comes, I think we would see CR7 more in a central role than on the wing. But that's what Ole really likes, and that's what he's creating, right? The issue when we play Cavani is not as dynamic as all the other players to move around, right? So Cavani likes to be in that center role. You won't see him on the left that much. You won't see him on the right that much. If you look at the first 3 games that we played with Pogba, I'm taking Sancho in here, but you can take Martial and Greenwood. There was a lot of movement that took place in the front 3. You could see them. You could see Greenwood on the right, sometimes Greenwood in the center, Martial on the right. That flexibility was always part of the front 3, and I think that's what Ronaldo would bring. You probably would start him up front, but if you have the likes of, let's say, let me put it, what would be our ideal starting front 3 when everyone is fit? It would probably be Rashford on the left with Ronaldo up front and Sancho on the right. That gives flexibility, right? You can see all 3 of them moving here and there. We can see Ronaldo on the wings. We can see Rashford as striker. We can see all of that. United report by Rudy Galati or Galata, whatever you want to say right now. I am losing it. I don't know what I am saying with this Cristiano Ronaldo stuff. But Manchester United are ready to offer 30 million to Juventus for Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus will ask for Paul Pogba in exchange, but they will have to add to at least another 30 million to the deal. I don't believe that. I personally don't think Paul Pogba is going anywhere. I think Paul Pogba is going to say at Manchester United, I'm not getting involved in this conversation. I don't believe those tweets. I don't see, especially, and this is why I'm going to ask you guys this question. When Pogba sees the team that's being created, like not around him, but created at Manchester United, would you want to leave that club? When you are seeing the likes of Rafael Varane, you're seeing Jadon Sancho, Edison Cavani, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, do you actually want to leave that club when it's getting those players, when it's moving in the right direction? So that seems kind of tricky to me. I don't see why we would pay 30 million and we would give Paul Pogba for Cristiano Ronaldo, and all that Juventus were asking were 28 to 30 million. Unless Juventus are just saying give us Paul Pogba in exchange for Cristiano Ronaldo, which I would not do either, because I don't believe that we should let Pogba go for 30 million, and I don't see how that works either. So I don't really agree with that, and that has come out of nowhere. But yeah, David Moyes on Cristiano Ronaldo. If he fancies a year or so in London, he can give me a ring. David Moyes just doesn't leave Manchester United, does he? The guy just loves talking about Manchester United all the time. The guy. Anyways, so getting back, and let me repeat it to the new people that are here. We're here to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, all about Ronaldo going on. Fill the comments in with what you think about Ronaldo. Is he going to Arsenal, as Sid says? Maybe he's going to Arsenal. Let's get in here. Before Sid, we are 100% the best fans in the world. Cancel the biggest game in world football and single-handedly influence a transfer that destroys legend's legacy. To think he'd go to a team with 0 fans. Sid, I agree with you. At the same time, I also believe we are the most toxic fan base there is, because I saw tons of Manchester United fans come out and call him rubbish, call him a useless player, and I don't think that that's right. It was always very evident that his loyalties lied with Sir Alex Ferguson and not with the club. Atanu, David Moyes, please take Jesse and Martial and give us Rice. That would be the perfect transfer window, Atanu. I'm not sure if we give both Jesse and Martial, but yeah, if we do get Rice in as a CDM or any CDM for that matter, it's great. Prasham, Ronaldo, Martial swap, let's go. That's what I said, Prasham, and that's what I want to hear from you guys. Would you take that? Let Martial go. We saw him again in the Southampton game. He wasn't one of the best players. He seemed completely out of it. Just didn't work. Juventus will also need a striker. Let Martial go to a league where he would have time on the ball. He will flourish. He's a great guy. I have nothing against him. We would sell him for around 30 million in the market right now, because his form is so low. We got him for 50 million. We probably sell him for 30 million. They want 30 million. They want a striker. You can take Martial. You give us Ronaldo. End of story. Both sides happy. Let's go. We get CR7. Okay, Sid Gordon says at around 2:30 p.m. CET, the airplane with Cristiano Ronaldo took off from Lisbon as its destination. Lisbon. So the guy is going back to Portugal. But for everyone who's come here right now, let's get back to what the tweets are saying. We've discussed what Rio had to say, we've discussed what Stephen Howson had to say, we've discussed what Adam McCullough had to say. We're talking about now what Romano has come out and said. Anup Shinde comes, Martial for Ronaldo, I will sign it with my eyes closed. Anyone would. Any Manchester United fan would, especially with the way Martial has been. And with all respect, I really like the guy when he had that great season of 20 plus goals. But it's time for him to move on. I don't see him getting game time. Personally, I even believe that Greenwood has surpassed him. And the only reason for him to even be involved in the Wolves game would be if Cavani is not fit. But other than that, let's get back to it. Anup, do tell me what your thoughts on the full Ronaldo situation are, on the full Ronaldo to City situations are. Get in the comments, guys. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear more from you guys. I'm just going to read out what the current word is. Manchester United are also in contact with Jorge Mendes for Cristiano Ronaldo as Manchester City do. Manchester United have been in direct contact with Jorge Mendes since yesterday night for Cristiano Ronaldo's comeback. Now board talking about figures of the deal, potential salary and also fee. Manchester United are now seriously interested in the deal as Manchester City too. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming out and saying, Cristiano Ronaldo, we've always had good communications. Bruno has been talking to him as well, and he knows what we feel about him. If he ever is going to make a move away from Juventus, he knows we are here. Is we are here the next Yes X? Is we are here the next Here We Go? What does we are here mean? What is that cryptic tweet that has just, not tweet, but cryptic thing that he has dropped? Pep Guardiola coming out, the bald fraud, coming out and saying in the 3 or 4 days anything can happen. There are a few players, Ronaldo included, who decide where they are going to play. There are many things that are far away. Where is Ronaldo going to end up? This is extremely interesting. The next few days are going to be something to watch out for. And just to add to some light humor, I don't see why we can't have some light humor. David Moyes on Cristiano Ronaldo. If he fancies a year or so in London, he can give us a ring. Okay, getting back to the comments, I guess he's going to London now. We're going to see Ronaldo in a West Ham jersey after all. Anup goes out and says, if he goes to City, we fans will be distraught because he is a legend at Manchester United. Why would he want to destroy that? I agree with you, Anup. I mean, when we look at it, and I've said it over and over again out here, that his loyalties always lied to Sir Alex Ferguson. They didn't lie that much to the club, and fair game. I mean, he does treat Sir Alex Ferguson as his father, so father figure in football, so that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I think Atanu answers it. Are we here, City fans, at empty hat? Yeah, I mean, why do you want to go to a club which they'll definitely pay you well. I mean, when it comes to money, they'll pay you well. But when you're already the most successful footballer there is, when you're called the GOAT, when so on and so forth, why would you just leave that to go play for money? I mean, the player came out and said in 2015 that if it's for the money, I would just go to Qatar. James Ducker comes out and says MUFC are in talks with Cristiano Ronaldo, would be the mother of all homecomings if they get it over the line and beat MCFC to him. When they say that, what I'm thinking? Spider-Man Homecoming. Very, very stupid, right? I don't know why I'm thinking Spider-Man Homecoming when they say homecomings. But let's get back to this. Empty Penaldo plus Penaldas plus Okay, interesting question. If we get Ronaldo, who's on penalties and who's on free kicks? Does Bruno allow Ronaldo to take penalties, even though Bruno has just missed one penalty in his entire season, entire career at Manchester United? Do we just suddenly change that? Because guys, remember, when we're getting a player of Ronaldo on board, we're getting a player with a lot of lot of ego as well. So we need to manage and balance the dressing room. Sid, you're awesome. Aryan, it's all good. Sid, I think there's some chat going on out there. Sid, Cristiano homecoming. Exactly, Cristiano, no way home, far from home. He is far from home. There was no way home, but he is coming, and it's a homecoming. Oh hell yeah, Sid. Cristiano Ronaldo, far from home, no way home, but he's coming, and it is a homecoming. Simon Stone has come out and told Manchester City will not be signing Cristiano Ronaldo. They considered the possibility but decided against it. I don't believe that, Simon. I don't. I believe the official word would be. Firstly, I think these reporters are exceptionally biased to that oil money club. I'm going to be flat out honest. I believe Manchester City tried their level best, like 130% to get Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was on the verge, if not anything else, to even agree to that, till Manchester United came into the picture and they realized that if they go level to level with the greatest club in Manchester, forget greatest club in Manchester, greatest club in the world, they won't be able to survive. They realize the best way to look is if we take a step back. And guys, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. This could all be a farce, and for all of a sudden we see Ronaldo in blue. But what is Ronaldo going to do in blue? He wants to have a ceremony outside Etihad, as Sid said, with a bunch of like 50 Man City players just juggling the ball. That's what Grealish got. Is that what you want, Ronaldo? Or do you want the Stratford end singing your song with full pride and enjoying the time? I should actually change the title to Cristiano no, far from home, no way home, homecoming. Sid, I think that is a great way of going about things. But guys, yeah, sorry, Aryan says I think free kicks would be written into Ronaldo's contract. I don't know, the guy hasn't been that strong when it comes to free kicks, Aryan. I think Bruno's free kicks at the moment are doing way better. Probably penalties. I wouldn't be against that. Is there any chance of a DM? We need one, and all of us are looking for Ronaldo and forgetting what we really need. I think I agree with you. I mean, I'm not saying we all are forgetting Ronaldo. I think this is a very big topic. And I would love to hear more from you. Which DM do you think fits the bill? Yeah, I think a DM is needed, but what we also need to remember is by getting Ronaldo, we're getting confirmed 20 goals. I think he knows how to be in the right space at the right time. He'll teach a lot to Manchester United base, and that is very important. Those 20 goals, I know Ferguson came out and I'm sorry I said Ferguson, so Alex Ferguson came out and said that defense wins you titles. We've solidified our defense. Let's be honest, the two games that we've played against Leeds and against Southampton, the defense didn't show any cracks, and that is without getting Varane into the picture. So what the issue is we need to learn how to break down teams. That's still an issue. Sancho has still not got integrated within the side. So I think Ronaldo would be able to bring that. He's already played in the Premier League. He knows how it goes. It's in fact less physical than when he played, because now I think VAR and the way players act, things are way easier. So I think he'll be able to adjust to the league very fast. But yeah, Ronaldo played City and Pep like a yeah. I mean, Muppeteers have come out and said Ronaldo played City and Pep like a F fiddle. That is very true. Okay, Anuj comes out and says City out of race confirmed. Anuj, where have you heard this news? Has Romano come out and said it? Because if Simon Stone is coming out and say it, with all due respect, I don't respect the guy that much. So if it is Romano that has come out and said that, please let me know. Um, Abhinav, maybe Ole wants to actually not have a dedicated CDM and wants to have CMs who can play various roles. United might make a move for Saul in this case. Abhinav, I mean, if Sid and if Atanu are in the chat, please tell Abhinav how much I love Saul, and I don't want to make this a Saul video. But I completely agree with you, Abhinav. I think there were a lot of talks about the 4-3-3, and when it was a 4-3-3, the three that we were looking at, it was supposed to be a very this isn't FIFA. We aren't playing FIFA career mode out here, where we want a sitting midfielder with two midfielders up, or we want it that way. With the likes of Fred and McTominay, we were getting that. We were getting those two the two holding midfielders with the one attacking one. But other than that, I think when we're looking at the 4-3-3, we're looking at a very dynamic three in that position. Ronaldo will sign for United 100%. Pierce, if that is true, I mean, come, let's party. You'll find me at Fado's on Sunday morning for the game. If you can fly down to Chicago, if this news is true, I can't imagine what the vibe will be at Fado's. We'll just be singing Cristiano Ronaldo's name. And guys, it is official. Romano has come out and said Manchester City have decided to leave negotiations for Cristiano Ronaldo. So who was the person who said that? Anuj, fuck Simon Stone. It's been Romano who's come out. He's not joining Manchester City. Club position has been clear in the last few minutes. Important to clarify, personal terms had never been agreed. Same for the fee for Juventus. Well, Romano, thank you for telling us that Manchester City is not happening. Now, Ronaldo, just come to United, bro. Just come. Like so much we've already done. We've spent 37 minutes talking to you about this. Just show up. Okay. Vishesh, do you love Saul more or Johnson more? I don't know if Johnson is watching this. Johnson, I got you, bro. Thick leg fam, always thick leg fam to the moon. Wolves match will be a difficult one. Your thoughts on Neves? Last match, Neves was too good. Neves is a player that I really want at Manchester United, and if you want to hear what we have to say, we just dropped a full preview of the game in Hindi. So if you guys know Hindi and understand Hindi, you can check that out. But our preview for the game will also be dropping tomorrow. So if you want to see what we think about the game and what our starting 11 would be, do check out that video, guys. Do put in a subscribe to us. We want, what, if you want Ronaldo, subscribe. If you want Ronaldo at the club, subscribe. He's going to see the rise of 10 subscribers and be like, I have to join Manchester United now. I want you guys to subscribe and like this video if you believe Manchester United are coming to the club. If you believe Cristiano Ronaldo is coming to the club. So go ahead, subscribe and like. Come on, guys. It's 13 people. We can do it. Let's create the own United Star fam. Romano confirms Manchester. Yes, Sid, we did cover that. Abhinav, plus Saul is a super versatile player who plays in a few positions, plus the Simone system has certainly made him a defensively robust player. I do agree, Abhinav. That's why I love him. He is hands down a player that I want at Manchester United, and if it's not going to be Manchester United, unfortunately it's going to be Chelsea. And they're building a side, man. They're building a quality 21. Who can go toe to toe with the likes of Manchester City. So it is something. I personally do want him at the club. I'm not gonna lie. Anuj, it's happening. Goat. Yeah, I mean, right now the only player linked is I think I'm losing my words now talking in excitement. The only club linked with Cristiano Ronaldo is Manchester United. So I don't see why not. The only thing I hope is that this doesn't become a drag. If Manchester United want him, they know what needs to be paid. They know what Juventus want. They know what the player wants. Let's just get it done. You know what? Let's just get it done. Before the game, against Wolves, the same way we announced Varane, announced Ronaldo. It's not that hard. PSG managed. Tell me one thing, guys. If PSG managed to sign Messi 2 days after it was official that he's leaving, do you think Manchester United can do the same? Do you think Manchester United? I'm not expecting him to play against Wolves. That's nowhere in my expectations. But do you think that we can move with the same speed? Do you think we can do something very similar to what we did with Donny van de Beek? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I am waiting to hear from you guys right now. But it's interesting how things are unfolding. With the way things are going. Manchester United closing in on a deal to bring Cristiano Ronaldo back to Old Trafford, and I don't know, guys. I'm you may not see it because my voice is slowly getting tired, but I'm so excited with this transfer. If you want to see how sad we were, I'm sorry, Sid, but if you want to see how sad we were, go to yesterday's live when we were covering the full UCL draw. You'll see a really sad boy out there. That guy was almost in tears, and I can understand his sentiment. And here I'm sitting and laughing and enjoying myself, hearing the news break out that this player may not end up at this club, and I'm just having a ball. But it did hurt, guys. It did hurt, and when the full thing was going on. Thankfully, I don't need to shut down my email ID. The Ronaldo email ID still continues to live. If he would have ended up at City, it would have been issues. I'm not going to give out my email ID, but yeah, guys, it's Cristiano Ronaldo is headed to Manchester United. Is he headed? Let me change that. Cristiano Ronaldo is not headed to Manchester City. Let me put it that way. And in a better way, if you want to know what is happening, it is Cristiano, no way home, far from home, homecoming. Manchester derby early this year. Well, we already won Manchester derby when it comes to things with Manchester City pulling out, as Romano has come out and said. Atanu Sid's life was falling apart until a few hours back, and now he's back. That is very true. Go check out the reel we dropped. It is all sentimental and sad music in the background. It is coffee. It's something else altogether. Do check it out, guys. Go again, guys. Subscribe. I'm going to keep saying that. 12 people subscribe. I don't care. This is our own family. We're creating here. 12 viewers. I don't care whether this goes on and you guys stick. It would be great if you guys stick. I don't care whether I'm talking to 12 or whether I'm talking to 200 or whether I'm talking to 1. It's football, it's Ronaldo, and I love you guys. So give us a subscribe, give us a like. Let's get this going. Go to our Instagram. Check out that sad reel. And if you guys like movies, we just dropped another movie. Check that out. Manchester. Okay, new news. Manchester United are prepping their official contract proposal to Cristiano Ronaldo. George Mendes will receive it. Manchester United are confident now. Hell yeah. Paul Pogba is currently not involved in any talk. There we go, guys. Paul Pogba is not involved in any talk. That's what I've been saying since day one. Which day one is like 20 minutes ago. But that's what I've been saying since the news came out. I don't think Paul Pogba will be involved in any manner whatsoever. To sum up the entire story of the last 1 hour of how things are unfolding, Manchester City are officially out of the race. Officially. And when I say that because we kicked them out of the race. We told them, Zara aao, show me your tui. For the people who don't know what tui is, it is ass. And we gave them a nice whack on it. Like, boom, boom, boom. And off they went. When it comes to the other news, Manchester United are seriously interested in getting getting Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's going to be one to watch out for. United have submitted a contract offer to Cristiano Ronaldo after he spoke to Sir Alex Ferguson this morning. Yeah. For all you know, Dad told son, please don't go to City, and son was like, okay. Yeah, that's how things are going, guys. Paul Pogba is currently not involved in any talk. Manchester City are out of the race for Cristiano Ronaldo. That is very true, guys. I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes. Let me know what you guys have to say, and the United submitting a contract offer has come from Samuel Lucas. 5 more minutes, guys. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Tell me what you want to discuss. Quick sum up of all the other transfers. There's a lot of rumors that Jesse Lingard will end up at West Ham. A lot of his ex-players are also coming out and saying, not ex-players, but his West Ham teammates are dropping hints. There's a lot of talk of Dalot going to Dortmund on a loan with the obligation to buy. If that's happening, are we getting Trippier? What's your thoughts on that? Do you guys want Trippier? Let me know in the comments down there. But the biggest news, guys, the news that everyone wanted to hear, the news that I went to sleep crying while I was hearing it, is Manchester City are out of the race for Cristiano Ronaldo. I can't wait for all those Manchester City fans on Twitter to come out and tell me that, Manchester City are getting Ronaldo. Oh, look at Manchester United. I can't wait. I remember Sky Sports came out yesterday and said, if you're a Manchester United fan, please close the TV right now. But D, should we still close TV or should you guys shut up and go to hell? Sid has come out and said United have submitted a contract. Yes, Sid, United have submitted a contract. So yeah, hell yeah, guys. I think that sums it up. I've been talking since then about Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think you guys have heard it all that we have to say. But yeah, if anything happens Cristiano Ronaldo related, I know, and I can promise you guys, there are 5 people. For the 9 people watching this, I give you my word, and I promise you, there are 5 people who are looking at this matter for you. There is Sid, Atanu, Prasham, Preyan, and me. Anything drops regarding Cristiano Ronaldo, even one single that contracts have been agreed, you will hear from us, whether that is on YouTube, whether that is on Instagram, whether that is on Twitter. So guys, follow us everywhere. Yeah? Give us that subscribe. What happens? Give us that subscribe. I have been informed to keep going, so I am going to keep going, guys. I think I have to keep going for 15 minutes. High orders have been received. So let me know what you guys think. Is happening with the Ronaldo. Do you think something's going to unfold in the next 15 minutes, guys? Fill me in. Neerja saying beautiful. Thank you, Neerja. Thank you for coming on. Keep going, Vishesh. Yeah. Keep going, guys. I'm going. It's been 47 minutes. My voice is drained. I don't know what to say, man. All right. That's what. I'm sorry, guys. There's a chat out here. There's another chat out here. It's going on. Follow, guys. Guys, listen to what Neerja is saying. 15 people. Listen to what she is saying. As I told you, anything Ronaldo entered. Anything Ronaldo. There are 5 people that are always going to be there for you, whether that's on Instagram, whether that's on Twitter, whether that's on YouTube. And that is Sid, Atanu, Preyan, Prasham, and me. We're always going to be there. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, let's sum it up quickly. Let's go over everything once again. Manchester United were never in contention, but now they are. Manchester City were very heavily linked. I remember going to bed crying last night. I remember Sid doing a full live crying yesterday. I remember our group chat being the most depressed one that I have ever seen. But yeah, guys, Romano has come out and said that Ronaldo will not be going to Manchester City. It's been very clear. Neerja says, you go, Vishesh. Thank you, Neerja. That's very sweet of you. I shall get back to you soon. He almost said this. Okay, I'm gonna switch this off. Sorry. Yeah. So as I said, Ronaldo is not going to Manchester City, which is a big boost, because otherwise my email ID would be in serious danger, and I don't want to lose an email ID, because then I would even lose my Facebook account. So that is not happening. So Ronaldo's not going to City. There's a lot that's being said that Ronaldo is now going to go to Manchester United. Watch the reel we posted on our IG page in the morning. Yes, as Sid said, it's a very sad meal, and I wish I could do anything. Sonak, the BBC reports, Daily Mail, and others are now reporting that City have decided not to continue pursuing a deal for CR7. 7. Yes, Sonak, as we discussed, Romano did come out and he has made the statement that we will not be going. We will be going, but City will not be going. I'm sorry, I'm losing track. City will not be going for Cristiano Ronaldo. And Sonak, I just believe that we trumped them. I think City and United got into the fighting ring, like how Jake Paul is gonna get into the ring this Sunday. I don't know why I'm promoting Jake Paul's fight, and Jake Paul is gonna take Tyron Woodley, and one of them is gonna out Trump. You can put your money on who your Manchester United player is. Okay, but why are you smiling? This is serious talk. This is very serious talk, Neej. And if you would have come in the start, you would have seen how mellow I was compared to how things are now. The news is really breaking and changing sides here and there. Please save your email ID. Yes, I will not disclose it. That is for sure. Next up, Cristiano Ronaldo told to George Mendes he's open to join Manchester United for an incredible comeback contract to be sent in the next hours. What do you mean by incredible contract? We already spoke about this. Far from home, no way home, homecoming. That is the story. End of discussion. But guys, what I really want to discuss is the abuse. I'm very anti this sudden abuse that Manchester United have started doing. The amount of abuse that Cristiano Ronaldo got is insane. I personally am against it. I always said that when it comes to stuff like this, it shouldn't happen that way. You got to respect the player. I mean, if he would have joined City, it would have hurt. That's for sure. But we always knew that his loyalty is lied for Sir Alex Ferguson. It never lied for the club. And we need to understand that he went to Madrid. He celebrated against us. We needed to see, that the player has moved on. The player loves the club. It's not that he doesn't, but his loyalties are towards the manager that got him the fame that he wants. Manchester, I think sorry, I'm so sorry for making fun of that, but Cristiano Ronaldo told to George Mendes he's open to join Manchester United was something said by Fabrizio. So Fabrizio coming out, there's a lot shifting in this matter. 12 hours ago it was a lot to do with Manchester City. Today it's a lot to do with Manchester United. It's shifting a lot. Sid, sorry, I didn't know Romano came out and said that. Wish he made me fall in love with Manchester United. Thank you so much. I have nothing to even say in that. I would love to make the full world fall in love with Manchester United. That club means something else to me. Go live on Instagram. Yes, guys, we will. You tell me and we shall do so, guys. We will be live. You will see one of the 5 of us going live on Instagram. As I mentioned, for the 15 viewers, guys, do subscribe, guys. Now 12. I think 3 people left as soon as I said we'll go live on Instagram. I think they ran to our Instagram page. Don't run yet. I still have 8 minutes. Don't leave. Stay. But those 12 viewers that are watching this, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a shout out. It's free. We love you guys, and we promise you that 5 of us are covering this news for you throughout. Whether it's midnight, whether it's the other day, well, we're all in different time zones, so lucky you, we have it covered. But we'll keep you updated, whether that's Twitter, YouTube, or Instagram. I'll be there. Atanu will be there. Sid would be there. Priyan would be there, or Prasham would be there. I know I'm making a commitment without their permission, and I hope they don't have an issue. Next up, Sid goes out and says Cavani, Ronaldo up front. Who needs a CDM and you can score 6? I have a question. Do you play both of them up front, Sid? Sid, Prasham, Nira, do you play all 5? I mean, all of them up front. You guys have been the most active. It's shifting. True. I don't know what that means. He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home. I can't wait for the chance, bro. I can't wait to go to Waldo's. I can't wait to go to. I said Waldo's. I go to Faldo's. Faldo's on not Faldo's. Go to Fardo's. Sorry, go to Fardo's in Chicago on Sunday and say that chant. And who knows? Prasham, how excited would you be if we announced Ronaldo before the Wolves game the way we did with Rafael Varane? Ronaldo Manu ja raha hai kaha. I think you meant, is Ronaldo going to Manchester United? I don't know. So Vijit, I hope everything seems to be in that direction. But yesterday everything seemed to be in the other direction. So everything seemed to be going towards the Manchester City side. Today it seems to be going towards the Manchester United side, and that's bound to happen. We're talking about a very big star out here who is going to be making a switch, and Just a pro tip: if you're into stocks, invest right now into the Manchester United stock. As soon as Ronaldo comes, there's 100% going to be a rise in the stock market. So you can probably earn £2 to £3 depending on what you buy and what you sell for. But guys, yeah, that is the news. Manchester United are moving in, a positive mindset when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Things are going on in a good way, and that's great news. I mean, I'm very happy. I'm pretty sure Sid, if you're watching this, let us know what your excitement levels are compared to yesterday. Uh, but yeah, other than that, guys, I'm okay. Now I'm honestly just going to give this 5 more minutes. Do check out our Hindi preview. We did put out a Hindi preview today. It is regarding Wolves, and the way things are going with when it comes to the preview. Do check that out. Do check out the movie that we made. It shows how how we feel as fans when we wake up for all the games and how we support. Do like, share, do like, do go to Instagram. Prasham says Mason up front. Okay, Prasham, sure. If we put Mason up front, how do you play the three? Are you talking about do we just bench Sancho then? Did we get Sancho to just bench him? What's your take on that? I mean, Mason up front. I'm kind of confused how your three looks. Then when we're talking. But yeah, guys, Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm gonna say it again. Far from home, no way home, homecoming. And that's gonna be interesting. But as Romano has come out, and I think that's the main thing that all the viewers would want to know, is that Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester City is 100% off. There is no way that's happening, and I just believe that we knocked them out of the ballpark. It was a beautiful, I don't know what, but it was as if it was a penalty being taken, and for a change, David De Gea saved the penalty. He was going to the right. He made a beautiful save. What a beautiful save! I've gone slightly deluded. Please forgive me. Prasham, it'll be gonna be an unveiling to Manchester. Arre, bro, Prasham, I actually want to talk to you about this. I mean, if you want to, how do you play the front three with Mason up front? That's a very, very interesting question, guys. If you guys also agree with Prasham, let me know what you guys think about that. Uh, I'll be going to the unveiling. Oh, you'll be going to the unveiling. Sorry, I read that wrong. Prasham, we are jealous. We better get a live out of that, guys. I think you have your next live on Cristiano Ronaldo. Your next unveiling would be live from the stadium. You'd see Prasham with a camera sitting and looking in from Stratford and looking at Ronaldo walk. Imagine, guys, if the environment and if the atmosphere and if things were that high for a player like Rafael Varane, how high would it be for Cristiano Ronaldo? What I also want to hear is, for all the fans of Manchester United that threw that hate towards Ronaldo for joining City, I get where you're coming from. It does hurt. But where do you go now? I mean, if you already called him those things that you did and abused him in the way that you did, can you go back and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way? I don't think so. I don't think you can come out and say that. Rio tweet. What did Rio say, Sid? I have no idea. Apparently, Twitter is down on in America. So if you can tell me what he said, that would be super helpful. But guys, yeah, that's how things are going. Ronaldo to Manchester United seems to be happening. It is a positive. It's a positive step in the right direction, and that's about it. Do like, share, and subscribe. We'll keep you updated with all the latest there is in regards to this. We may go live on IG. Do check it out. There's a press conference in the afternoon for the deal, apparently. If you say so. Cristiano Ronaldo close to Manchester United. Okay, Romano has come out and said Cristiano Ronaldo close to Manchester United. City are out of the race. We've already spoken about that, Sid. It's very evident. Check WhatsApp. I have nothing from you. I'm sorry. And please do not disclose my WhatsApp like this. It's very incorrect. But yeah, it does seem like it. Ronaldo to United is seeming more or less like it. Sid, I just said, you know what, I'm going to keep that off camera. But guys, that's about it. Ronaldo to Manchester United seems to be happening. We will get back to you if anything else is going to be happening. What is Ronaldo going to do Manu, bro. Suvijit, I mean, if you really want me to answer that, I'm sorry. That I mean, what is Ronaldo going to do? What is Ronaldo going to do to any club? He's going to make it 100 times better, bro. Talk sense, bro. Talk sense. Oh, okay. This is what 40 Rio has come out and done. Okay, that's just creepy. Sorry, but if it is true, if it is true. Oh, hell yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But guys, do like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. As I said, Cristiano Ronaldo, far from home, no way home, homecoming. We'll see you next time.